Saudi Arabia, known for its vast oil reserves, is now gaining attention for bold new projects like the $8 billion floating turtle-shaped city called Pangios. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, now leading due to his father's age, is pushing to diversify the economy. The COVID-19 pandemic, which caused oil prices and demand to drop especially from China, a major buyer, showed Saudi Arabia the risks of relying only on oil. Due to travel restrictions and a decline in oil demand during the pandemic, Saudi Arabia is intensifying efforts to diversify its economy. Vision 2030, first announced in 2016, is being revived to reduce dependence on oil and promote investment in new industries, tourism, and sustainability. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman describes it as a comprehensive and ambitious plan for the future of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 includes 5 major projects, one of which is NEOM, a $500 billion smart city under construction near the Red Sea. It will run entirely on renewable energy, feature AI, robotics, and be a hub for biotech and digital industries. One part of NEOM, called The Line, will be 170 kilometers long, house 9 million people, and have no roads or cars. The project also involves building strong bridges and causeways to connect islands and endure harsh conditions. Saudi Arabia is launching massive projects like the Red Sea Luxury Tourism Resort, which will feature 90 islands, beaches, and volcanoes, with plans for 50 hotels by 2030. Another project, Qiddiya, is a 300-square-kilometer city focused on youth, sports, entertainment, and arts, with theme parks and arenas. These projects highlight the kingdom's ambitious vision and futuristic goals. The $8 billion floating city of the future project is surprising mainly because of its location, a city built entirely on water. Unlike traditional cities built on land or places like Venice with canals, this concept envisions a permanent city suspended in the sea, which is a completely new approach to urban living. Floating cities may sound impossible, but they have been envisioned before. Since the late 1950s and 1960s, architects have explored solutions to urban problems by designing floating cities. For example, Kenzo Tange planned a pyramid-shaped floating city called Tokyo Bay in 1960 to address Tokyo's industrial challenges. Similarly, Kayanori Kikutake imagined a self-sufficient marine city resistant to natural disasters like earthquakes and floods. Architect Paul Maimont designed a floating city called Thalassa for Monaco, featuring circular rings with homes, hotels, and offices, but it was never built. While marine utopias have been a recurring idea in modern architecture, technological advances now make them more feasible. However, building on water is riskier and more complex than on land, requiring exceptional skill and care. Ultimately, success depends on the creators behind these ambitious projects. Saudi Arabia's ambitious floating city project is in the hands of Lazzarini Design Studio, a renowned Italian architecture firm founded by Pier Paolo Lazzarini in 2009. Based in Rome, the studio is famous for its futuristic and unconventional designs. Over the years, it has grown into a team of skilled professionals dedicated to creating stunning and functional architectural projects across various fields. Lazzarini Design Studio's portfolio includes yachts, luxury apartments, futuristic cars, and multi-terrain vessels. Known for clean, minimalist designs with bold, futuristic colors, they use advanced materials like carbon fiber, Kevlar, and titanium. The studio is committed to sustainability, creating eco-friendly projects powered by renewable energy. Their meticulous attention to detail ensures visually striking yet highly functional designs tailored to clients' needs. Lazzarini Design Studio is a top high-end design firm known for innovation, sustainability, and cutting-edge technology. Among their standout projects is the Gran Turismo Foil, a flying yacht made of carbon fiber that can hover above water and reach speeds of 13 knots. They also designed the Pearl Suite, a solar-powered mobile floating hotel suite with luxury amenities, showing their strong focus on yacht-like floating structures. The Pearl Suite is a mobile, sustainable floating hotel room with a kitchen, toilet, and convertible bedroom, powered by electric engines and GPS autopilot. Lazarini's other creations include the Stratosphere, an ultralight sphere that moves on water, land, and air, and the Air Yacht, which can travel for 48 hours using helium tanks and land on both water and land. The Pegasus yacht moves on water and land using rotating cylinders. Lazzarini has created a floating motor system for cars and designed several remarkable yachts, including the futuristic F-33 Spaziale, the translucent Embryon, and the swan-shaped mega-yacht Avanguardia. Their newest project is an $8 billion giant floating city shaped like a turtle, twice the size of the Roman Colosseum and 3 times longer than the world's largest yacht. Awesome. The project raises questions about its purpose and what it will include. The Penguos Terra yacht takes us back over 200 million years to when a supercontinent called Pangaea existed, comprising Africa, North America, South America, and Asia. Over time, it's split into the continents we know today. Now, Lazzarini and Saudi Arabia are envisioning a new continent and transforming that idea into a futuristic project. To start, a massive dry dock must be built, which involves reclaiming land from the sea and dredging over 100 hectares of seabed to construct a huge dam. This dry dock will provide easy water access, allowing the Terra yacht to be launched and floated on the water's surface once ready. Saudi Arabia is ideal for this project due to its ample space, with King Abdullah Port chosen as the construction site. The shipyard will be huge, around 650 by 600 meters, and shaped like a sea turtle. While the reason for this shape is unclear, it may be inspired by ancient mythology about a world-carrying turtle found in many cultures. The floating city's hull is made of 9 separate bows divided into sections over a 30-meter draft. Its flotation relies on 30,000 cells forming the giant turtle mechanism that keeps the structure afloat. The turtle-shaped city will float securely on the water, acting as an unsinkable structure. It will be powered by 9 high-temperature superconductor engines, each generating 16,800 horsepower and fueled by renewable energy. The Terra yacht can move at speeds up to 5 knots. Renewable energy sources like solar panels, wind turbines, and ocean currents will power the city. The rooftop is covered with water and solar panels, while the yacht's wings harness energy from waves, ensuring continuous, zero-emission movement. The Terra yacht includes an advanced water filtration and waste management system, making it self-sufficient and eco-friendly. It offers luxurious amenities like restaurants, shops, recreational facilities, apartments, villas, and hotel rooms. The city will have shopping malls, resorts, parks, beach houses, and air and water travel terminals. At the center is a port for private yachts owned by residents, surrounded by greenery with parks and gardens throughout. While detailed housing plans are not yet revealed, it's expected to offer a range of living spaces from affordable apartments to luxury residences. The floating megacity will have 19 luxury apartments, 64 living quarters, and 72 shell-like rooftop terraces with sea or city views. It's designed to house up to 60,000 people, mostly wealthy residents who can afford this ocean-bound lifestyle. Life promises to be clean, safe, and stress-free, with access to world-class facilities and easy travel by sea, land, and flying vehicles within the city. Uniquely, the Terra yacht won't have a fixed home or port. It will remain on a continuous cruise, traveling at a maximum speed of 5 knots, about 5.6 miles per hour or 9.2 kilometers per hour. The journey itself will be the destination. The Penguos Terra yacht project is a massive, innovative venture set to begin construction in 2033 and take 8 years to complete. The estimated cost is $8 billion, though critics believe it could rise. Funding details haven't been publicly revealed since it's a private project by Lazzarini Design Studio and Saudi Arabia. Potential funding sources include private investments from wealthy individuals, institutions, or private equity firms. Another possibility is a mix of crowdfunding and pre-selling apartments and rooms on the yacht. Pre-selling apartments and rooms would also generate revenue by allowing future residents to secure their spots early. Additionally, government grants, subsidies, and tax credits could support the project due to its focus on sustainability. Overall, funding will likely come from a mix of private investments, crowdfunding, pre-sales, and government aid. Lazzarini Design Studio has already launched several projects funded by the Tarriott Plan. They have also started a crowdfunding campaign selling virtual NFT tickets and tours from $16, with VIP options starting at $160. The project will also live in the metaverse, letting supporters own a virtual stake before the real yacht is built. Although these fees are small compared to the overall cost, the project is expected to succeed, and more financial details may emerge, possibly with Saudi Arabia as a key investor. Despite its innovation and sustainability, the Tarriott faces skepticism. Some doubt it will ever be completed, and valid concerns exist, especially around labor practices in Saudi Arabia, where past construction projects have faced criticism for using slave and underpaid workers. This raises questions about how the workforce for this ambitious project will be managed. Thousands of workers will be needed over nearly a decade to complete the project, raising concerns about their treatment and whether the budget accounts for this. Critics argue the NFT sales tied to the project might be its main focus, noting that the project's estimated cost nearly matches the entire NFT market's value, making the finances seem questionable. Others doubt the feasibility of constructing such a massive and complex structure in just 8 years, especially since no existing shipyard can handle its size. Safety and design concerns have also been raised, with some saying the thin turtle wings may not support the weight of the buildings planned. Key concerns include the yacht's structural integrity and seaworthiness, as the design requires extremely strong and costly materials to avoid collapsing at sea. Its engines can only propel it at 5 knots in good weather, making it potentially uncontrollable during storms. Supplying a permanent population will be challenging since everything must come from shore. Given limited jobs on board and high housing costs, only the very wealthy could afford living there, and it's uncertain if they'd want to reside permanently, since their livelihoods remain on land. Another serious concern is dry docking. Although the designers claim the yacht is unsinkable, history has shown even the most advanced ships can fail. If the floating city experiences a major fall far from shore, it could be catastrophic. The only dry dock available is where it's built, raising questions about the project's practicality. Is this a visionary dream or a future reality? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we watch with cautious optimism.